Okay, welcome back. This is floor plan part 8. We're going to be working mainly on room titles and drawing titles at this point, so you get more of your lettering practice in with this session today. So floor plan part 8, room titles and drawing titles. And of course you'll need a scale, you'll need your triangle, and you'll need your pencil. And what we're going to do today is we want you to go ahead and all these room titles, which are a little bit larger than general notes, we want you to go ahead and draw in your guidelines for that. So go ahead while you're doing it, and just all your room titles, go ahead and put in your guidelines so that you can do all your lettering at one time. So our room titles are going to be about 9 inches tall, 8 to 9 inches tall with your quarter scale. And your general notes, like where it says here, you'll see there it says optional door, verify location. You'll see those kind of things, or dishwasher and refrigerator, or where it says here vaulted ceiling, or over there it says optional fireplace. Those are a little smaller because they're informational. They're not necessarily titles, but they're more like maybe about 6 inches tall. And so go ahead and draw in all your guidelines where you want to put these notes and these room titles, and then you're going to pick back up with your lettering. And it's just like you've been doing with your lettering assignment, is you draw in your guidelines, and this says 2-car garage here, so you're just going to stroke through with your triangle and write 2-car garage, and do this as neatly as possible as you can, because this is where your drawing really will take shape and will tell on you if you keep it neat. So lettering is very important. It makes a drawing, or it can break a drawing. So go ahead and do all your room titles just like the handout shows. You'll see garage, kitchen, dining room, master bath, bath, WIC, which is walk-in closet. That says laundry right there, or LAUN. Sometimes we abbreviate. Coat closet, which is CLOS, closet. Closet here, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, closet 2. I'm sorry, I missed over here. Closet 1 because it goes with bedroom 1, and closet 2 because it goes with bedroom number 2. Master bedroom, master bath, and living, dining, optional patio that you see up here, optional patio. I'm going to ask you not, and then come back and get all the little small, like you see, vaulted ceiling, or optional bar, or optional door, those kind of things. But do not worry at this point. You'll see, and a lot of different. You'll see these are switches and smoke detectors and things such as that. And where it says 48 inches AFF GFI, that's 48 inches above finished floor ground fault interrupter, and that's for the electrical. Don't worry about those things that are describing the electrical information yet. We're going to come back and do that a little bit later on. Basically, you're going to be doing room titles, general notes that are within your floor plan, and that's what I want you to worry about. Don't worry about exhaust fans or receptacles or anything such as that. And then I want you to do your floor plan and your title. And let me see if I can explain to you. Don't worry about where it says The Serenity. That was the title of this house when we first designed it, and it's actually been constructed, and it had a room. When they were marketing, they called it that. But you'll see where it says floor plan, and then scale 1/4 inch equals 1 foot, and then you'll see a circle with 1A1 in it. And you want to make those room titles a lot bolder, or drawing titles a lot bolder than you do your room titles or your general notes. So you want floor plan to be about 12 inches on the quarter scale tall, and you want scale to be about 9 inches tall, and you'll probably use a bolder line when you do this as well. So draw in your guidelines for that, 12 inches and 9 inches tall, and then write floor plan, letter in floor plan, and then scale 1/4 inch equals a foot. That way it will tell what scale the drawing is and what the name of the tile is. Now where you see this circle here, and that circle is about a 30-inch diameter, and what that does, let's see if I can get down on a little bit, where you see one, you see here where it says 1A1. Now what that is telling them that this is sheet A1, and this is detail number 1 or plan number 1, or some way to identify it as an individual drawing or detail or plan or elevation or whatever it may be. So that's detail 1 on sheet A1, and you'll see that it corresponds over here to where it says sheet number A1, and you'll put that, you'll letter that in as well, and that'll be deep, that will be darker and bolder. And again, those are even, they're at least they're about 15 inches on the quarter scale where it says A-1, so that'd be sheet A1. There'll be other as well when we get to A2, A3, etc. So that's pretty much got all your lettering. I think there's probably one thing we forgot in the plan. I know up here we drew a fireplace, this 45-degree in, it says optional fireplace, but it needs a hearth, and hearths are generally about 16 inches deep from the face of the fireplace out to that. It could be a raised hearth or it could be a flush hearth, either one. So you want to do that, and then on about 8 inches on each side of the opening or the edge of the fireplace, you want to extend that hearth out to the side, and again that's at 45-degree angles. And a fireplace, we're just going to draw it for the purposes of this about 3'4" wide from here to here in the front, and this is just going to mimic a fireplace at this point. Let's make it 3'6" actually from edge to edge, but in the back it's only going to be about 2 foot wide from here to here, and then those will angle out, so you'll have to determine the center line of that opening and then project over a foot and over a foot, and then you can connect those lines, because fireplaces usually have angled sides to force the heat out in the general direction that you want it in. So go ahead, in fact, go ahead and Google fireplaces that you might like, so you'll understand kind of what a prefab fireplace concept is, and you're welcome to do that. So, but for right now, we'll just draw out those dimensions that we talked about. We'll get a little bit more into selections a little bit deeper a little bit later on. So at this point you should start feeling pretty good that you've got a floor plan, and now is the time to check and double check everything. Make sure you've got all your dimensions, everything lettered and everything titled and drawn in just like your handout shows, except for the electrical information. Again, do not worry about that. We're going to do that a little bit later on. So if you don't like the way your floor plan looks in this rough draft, now is the time to be fixing it, because when you lay down your vellum on top of it and make it a much more neater, prettier drawing, that's what you'll be graded on. So you need to create or correct any mistakes that you have at this point before you go further, and we're going to be moving on to schedules and elevations in our next upcoming sessions. But for right now, you should have a floor plan drawn, and congratulations. I hope it looks good for you.